Hello, loves. I am just popping on. I just want to do a really quick update on the appointment that I had with my gynecologist. This was someone that I had not seen before. It was someone new, but in the same facility that I typically go. And I went in and I was like, I am having so much pain during intimacy. Like, I need help. So she's like, well, are you up for an exam at the moment? And I was like, oh yeah, sure, of course. You know, no shame in my game. I'm always ready for someone to look at me. So, so I geared up to do that. And she did kind of like she touched around and said, does this hurt? Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Does this hurt? And I was like, no, it doesn't. I'm not feeling pain like I normally do during intimacy with my husband. And she said, okay, I don't think it's endometriosis that's causing your pain. And my worst fear was that she would just tell me that I'm just dry and send me home with some lube. That's exactly what she did. But she gave me some tips and she said, try this out. And I will see you like in the beginning of the year in January for a PAP, so we'll get you checked out. And then we can talk about how you're feeling, if you do these methods. So she suggested, which I already had, thank God, a coconut oil. Okay, she's like, I always tell my girlies to take it, slather it around, slather it inside. She's like, you can actually use it for intercourse. And mine's organic. So I got organic coconut oil already in my house. So I have been putting this on myself and on and in for the past few weeks. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something else. Shoot, okay, wait, hold on. Okay. Sorry. I wanted to show you guys something else. Hopefully it's in here. Is it in here? Sorry, I just rolled my dogs up. Okay, I think I did ovulate. What do you guys think? I think I did ovulate. Yeah, I think I ovulated. So I wasn't gonna test. I decided to test. And because it was like negative, it was kind of positive. And I was like, oh, okay. And then it was negative the next day. So I'm like, I'm probably not ovulating. So like a couple days went by and I was like, you know what? Let me just do a test. And it came out positive. And then I had a peak ovulation. So hubby and I, we were intimate during that time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a test on 8 DPO, 9 and 10 DPO, and then we're just going to see if I got pregnant. I probably am not, but we're just going to test and we're going to see if I did, if we did. But anyway, so ladies, if you are having discomfort, you don't necessarily, I am over 45. I am 46. I was 46 in October. And, so when I laid down and I was kind of like rubbing it on and I was feeling around, there was one point. So there's this gynecologist and she said, if you have your lady part, so it's like 12, 3, 6, and 9. And my pain was coming from 6 o'clock, okay? It was coming from the lower part. That was the ripping, tearing, needles, slicing like of a blade that I was feeling. So I was completely dry and was basically like ripping my skin on 6 o'clock, okay? So I rub a lot of this in that area mostly, but also all around, okay? So slather yourself. You don't have to be perimenopausal. You don't have to be over 45. You can be any age. Rub coconut oil. This is just regular cooking coconut oil, okay? Mine's organic, doesn't have to be. She also mentioned to do this Replens. Now she also did another one, but it was way too expensive for my taste. It was like a something acid, something H with acid, hydrophenolic acid. Our body already produces it, but this kind of gives it like an extra boost. And I decided not to go that route because it was way too expensive. It was like $50. And this was only this is 8 applications, pre-filled applications, and it was like $13 at Walmart. They come in a little package and you open it and you kind of flick it and push it down, and then you lay down, you insert it, and it lasts 3 days. So I do this every 3 days. So along with the coconut oil and Replens, I have done so well. I was able to be intimate with my husband about 3 times without any pain, and I absolutely enjoyed myself. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to pop on and show you guys that and tell you that. So if you do go in for pain and you think it's endo, it might not be. It might be something else. In my case, it was. So I just wanted to run that by you. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week for a pregnancy test, just for fun, to see if I was able to, you know, catch the egg. If anything happened, we will test. Okay, love you guys.